There's a moment you can't quite name. She's listening but not fully. Responding but slightly delayed. Looking at you like she's trying to place you somewhere. Not rejecting you. Not choosing you either. Just observing. And something in you feels it. Quietly. You start replaying things. What you said. How you said it. Whether you paused too long or not long enough. You notice small shifts. Her tone softens, then cools. She asks questions, but not the ones that matter. She laughs, but it feels measured. And suddenly, you're not just being yourself anymore. You're adjusting. You speak a little more carefully. You try to be interesting, but not too eager. Confident, but not arrogant. Present, but not overwhelming. It's subtle. Almost invisible. But inside, something changes. You stop experiencing the moment. And start evaluating yourself within it. And the unsettling part? It feels like she's doing the same. What you're sensing isn't random. It's something psychologists often refer to as social evaluation. A quiet, ongoing process where people assess each other's value, safety, and long-term fit. But here's what makes it complex. This isn't always conscious. Her brain is picking up patterns. Consistency, emotional stability, how you handle uncertainty, how you respond when things don't go your way. Not through big moments. Through small ones. Micro reactions. Timing. Energy shifts. And your brain? It detects that evaluation. Almost instantly. That's why you feel slightly on edge without knowing why. You're not imagining it. You're responding to it. But here's the part most people misunderstand. She's not measuring your worth. She's measuring her experience of you. There's a difference. It's not about whether you're enough. It's about whether being around you feels stable, clear, real. And when you start adjusting yourself too much, trying to pass an invisible test, you distort that experience. Not because you're failing, but because you're no longer consistent. And inconsistency is what the brain flags first. Think of your mind like a room full of open tabs. Every time you second-guess yourself, a new tab opens. Was that the right thing to say? Did she like that? Should I have done something different? Soon, the room fills. Too many tabs. Too many loops. Your attention splits. And when your attention splits, your presence weakens. Her brain picks up on that. Not consciously, but through subtle signals. Your timing is slightly off. Your tone shifts. Your energy feels divided. And the brain reads that as uncertainty. Not unattractiveness. Uncertainty. So what do you actually do with this? Not perform better. Not try harder. Just return to clarity. 1. Notice the shift. The moment you start monitoring yourself, pause. Not to fix it. Just to see it happening. Awareness alone interrupts the loop. 2. Slow your responses. Not artificially. Just enough to reconnect with what you actually want to say. When you stop rushing to get it right, your responses become more grounded. Less calculated. More real. 3. Let small imperfections exist. A slightly awkward pause. A sentence that isn't perfectly smooth. These aren't failures. They're signals of authenticity. And authenticity is far more stable than polished behavior. 4. Focus on your experience. Instead of asking, how am I coming across? Quietly shift to, how does this interaction feel to me? This brings you back into the moment. Instead of outside of it. Integration model. You can think of it like this. There are 2 layers in every interaction. The surface layer words, tone, reactions. And the signal layer consistency, presence, emotional stability. Most people try to control the surface. But what actually gets evaluated is the signal. And the signal becomes clear when you stop trying to manage it. Quiet, powerful ending. She might be observing you, measuring in her own quiet way. But the moment you start measuring yourself against that, you lose the only thing that can't be measured: your natural state. And strangely,